Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through this Cupid doll little 41207 Lahontan. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are from the street, 41207 Lahontan Lane. We're going to be looking at a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 486 square foot, built in 1956. Lot size is 6720, so like 48 feet this way and about 140 feet this way. Lot lines are going to be kind of easy on this one since everything's kind of like flat and squared off. Going to be one marker right here, and then the other is going to be down here. Right here we have night, which will take you to the boulevard, and you're pretty much walking distance to the village of Big Bear Lake from here. If you come down Mountaineer right here, which is where this red sign is, you'll hit Meadow Park. So walking distance to the lake as well. This one is listed by John and Ann Corey with Boulder Bay Real Estate. And then here, property line going to be the fence as well. All right, so let's go inside and check it out. Neighborhood, kind of a mix of like same size homes, like a lot of 1-1s. Like this one's gonna be a 1-1. This one's gonna be listed for $1 million. Great house, 374 Mountaineer. Real beautiful 2017, 2018 build on that one. But just gorgeous. I'm gonna pan up really quick just so you kind of see, you know, the trees in the neighborhood. Nice tall pine trees. Gives it a nice little campground feel back here. They've got it like some gravel over here for parking. And then this is dirt right here. But you have so much land that you could do stuff with. The interesting thing is that you can build up to 60% of the lot size. So on this one, you could have like a 3,600 square foot home. And right now it's only 486 square foot. So you could add on to this if you wanted to. Interesting. I'm not sure if that's an active well or not. Definitely a way to pull water for outside. Here we have concrete patio. I'm just kind of looking at the outside. It looks like they've got a newer roof on it. I do see gutters right at the entry. We do have a normal foundation, which is kind of like abnormal for 1956. So they have done quite a bit of work to this. Exterior paint is in still pretty good job. Oh, this side probably gets a little bit more sun, so probably could use a little love right here. Does anybody know what this is for? From what I heard from a seller one time, when you have a horseshoe like this, it's for good luck to land in there. You never want to put a horseshoe facing down. So just FYI. All right, let's go on inside. Okay, so at the entry, it almost seems like maybe this was an add-on, because outside it looked like this was different from the rest of the house. We do have very large, oversized, nice tile on the floor in here. And this kind of set up like a dining room, but also as like a second bedroom. So one thing that you could do is, if you scrap this, kind of have like a curtain or something right here just to get some privacy right there. But this does fit what looks to be like a double bed pretty perfectly from end to end. I also did want to point out that they do have dual pane windows. So that is a nice update. It does feel pretty decent in here. I've got to pass through to the kitchen, but kind of a nice little extra space right here. But I could see where this maybe was a door at one point in time, and that was a window. So just a guess, here we are, a little step up. We do have like a commercial grade carpet that we're moving onto. And then this is the living room, dining room, kitchen. So the living room, we're kind of positioned towards the kitchen. You could lay this out a little bit differently. I think maybe what I would do is put a little L-shaped couch right here with a projector up on the wall right here, and then get something going right here, because I think the only place that you could really put a TV and have a couch in a decent position would be on this wall right here, which is probably where they put it. And so here we have a table that's kind of built in butcher block right here. As for the dining room, and then kitchen, we do have a full-size fridge in here, as well as a full-size stove. And I love these older cabinets with the older hardware. Little drying rack. I love when the sinks come out of the wall like that. Very vintage. We do have Formica countertops. And I mean, pretty much overall, like a good amount of counter space. I mean, if you were just going to turn this into a little Airbnb, I think with just a change in some furniture and some, decor, I think it could make a great Airbnb, just because you are walking distance to the lake and the village. So here we are run off of a wall heater, and this one probably going to heat the house really well, especially since it already has dual pane windows. It does not feel old and cold in here. Coming in, we are now into the actual bedroom. So we do have a closet with an accordion door, and then we have I think that's a double bed. But enough room for an end table and things. Walls that are kind of like the older, it's not really like drywall, but it's, I actually need to look up the word for that. Love these old doors. Fun. With the brass hardware. And then we have the accordion closet with like two shelving. Door is not the greatest. I probably would just change that out and put a curtain. Here we are in the bathroom, so we're going to change over from that commercial grade carpet over to another different kind of tile floor, probably like a 12-inch or so. Kind of a petite bathroom, we'll call it, but that's all you really need. Good storage up above with the hooks over here, toilet, and then they did the right thing with having just a real tiny little sink. Very cute, cutesy. And it's all kind of that tongue and groove. Shower's actually quite nice. Tile on the wall, and then the square tile on the ground. I like how it dips. Everything's going to drain correctly. Pretty big. Probably enough for 2 people or so. And then depending upon the water heater situation, I mean, I wouldn't even say that you're going to have a hard time with the water, because you're probably only going to sleep about 2 people in here. So let's go outside now and go take a walk around the back. So here we are coming through the back. It looks like they've parked boats and trailers and stuff back here. I see a lot of tire tracks. Good sunlight in the back as well. Oh, that feels so good. You got a crawl space for the back right here. And again, pretty much a newer roof on it as well. But this is the bedroom window, so if you wanted to, you could come out back here with a deck. So Here we have storage as well. And I think that dog's gonna ruin the video. So let me know what you think. And if you'd like to come take a look, $2.99. Talk to you soon. Bye.